You know, at that time too, the league was really kind of building around Robert and, excuse me, around Larry and Magic. You know, it's always, you know, Magic and the Lakers and Larry and the Celtics. And so that is, they built it up, man. And so, and David Stern did a great job. Like, you know, God bless his soul, man. He got us all, everybody paid. And these guys today, we missed out on a lot of those paychecks, but the guys today, are doing okay on it. But they, you know, they took the league. So every time we played, that was a massive buildup. And you know, rightfully so. Those two guys at that time were the face of the league, and they had played in the 79 NCAA finals. That was like an unbelievably watched thing with Michigan State, Indiana State. So there was just a buildup, and I thought David Stern did a great job of using those two guys and their teams and everything to kind of propel the league. And I tell everybody, there's three people that propelled the league, you know, with Larry, Magic, and David Stern. I mean, they got the television ratings going. Do you remember, Max, our first year, it was tape delayed. We played Houston and we won in the finals. You had to wait, you had to stay up to 11 o'clock at night just to watch the game. Hell, by the time you got done watching the game, it was 3 in the morning and it was tape delayed. And then think about 84 when we play again in the finals. It's
yes.
Time. It's how many people, how many reporters were sitting around like the side of the, you know, like when you went to the court, there was hundreds and hundreds of reporters in 84.
You know what, Mac? There were reporters and there were also fellow players, guys on other teams. Because I remember Isaiah being there and Mark Aguirre being at the game. And it's when you think about players who are there watching you for that final game, you know that I don't think that anybody can realize what it's like to play a 7th game when you know that the marbles, somebody's going to be crying and somebody's going to be laughing. And just the intensity in our locker room that particular day, to me was massive, because we walked in, as you said, we all joke, we all laugh. That was pretty much our locker room, you know, comedy of errors, you know, we loved that. But that day, it was a different vibe about that particular game because it was a 7th game.
Yeah, no question. But you know, what's funny about that team, Max, that vibe that we had would happen in the fourth quarters of tight games too. We come to the bench, it was quiet. Like we'd sit there and, you know, Bill Fitch would be writing up, and we all kind of sat there and we had a different vibe in tight games. And it was funny because we all got quiet and we were all yapping and crazy. But at that time, we all got really quiet, and we all just looked at what we had to do. You know, we got it. Let's go execute it. So there was a really quiet confidence about that group. I remember being with you guys again, being a rookie, and you know, coming over there, and you know, and when game got tight, man, it was. You looked around like, okay, ML got the game face on, Max got the game face on, Robert, Larry, everybody's got the game face on, and that whole thing coming to game 7, we all had our game faces on. I mean, it was just going to be, and I really felt that at that time, the game had gotten a little bit more physical in our favor, had gotten a little bit more rough and rugged. It wasn't just a track meet, thank God. And I really thought, you know, if we can just, we're going to win this thing. We got to make sure we take care of, you know, don't give them many seconds, and let's get as many seconds as we can. And we just kept throwing the ball up there. And I don't think, you know, you had to go on. I don't think a lot of people really. I don't think our numbers. We didn't have like I shoot a great percentage.
No, we did.
We just kept going, getting the ball, and battling. And that was a feeling of. I remember after we won that thing that we really accomplished something. You know what I mean? That was like, man, you know, if you'd have said after game 3, were we going to win that series? The Vegas odds were like 0. And to come back at that team, but you talked about the quiet confidence. That's what I always liked about that team. And you know, every once in a while, when I was coaching, you'd get with a team that would get that. You get the right 5 group of guys, man. You'd come down for 2 minutes. They were all locked in. They weren't going to make mistakes. And we didn't beat ourselves. That was one thing I learned too from you guys, is that don't beat yourself. And that ML used to always tell me, look, I tell you what, they'll give us this game if you just allow them to give us the game. Just throw the ball to your teammate. Don't throw it to them. That's what they always tell me at the end of games. And it's amazing how we did not make mistakes to beat ourselves very often. That would be very, very seldom do we beat ourselves. Teams beat us, but we didn't beat ourselves. And that was fun. And that was kind of what the thought I had going in that game 7. I was like, well, these cats are going to have to beat us because we ain't going to beat ourselves.
Hello everyone, I spend a lot of time trying to get you guys nice videos, so please subscribe to this page, and please subscribe to my second page. The link to my second page is in the description section. Thank you.